Wow. Heaven forbid someone's going to come on here and welcome me, that has 100,000 subs, 200,000 subs. Of course not. It's not how the world works, unfortunately. It's how do I get one up on the next guy. But, there are guys that they're willing to help others, right? And that's what life is about. It's giving back. So I'm looking forward to something that's going to be happening with, the Godfather here down the road. Some of you may know who I mean, but then there's this other stuff going on. It's like these two guys. I mean, so it seems like one's trying to outdo the other. I mean, all I'm going to tell you is one of them has a lot more experience, regardless of how expensive the equipment is in his room, or how much equipment has been shuffled in and out and in and out and out. I'm sorry, man. If I were you guys, I'd listen to people that actually have a reference system that stays. It stays put in the room, right? Sure, they can bring other stuff in and out to test, but I mean, this game is about arriving somewhere, not to bring on stress at your viewer's expense, because I don't care, 700-pound amplifiers, it's just absolutely insane. I mean, at least I have a reference system that sits here, and I can back it up by just the years that it's been in the room. I don't need to, so I don't know, to each their own, but there's just no need. You got him, and then you got the other guy, and he likes the detail and the dynamics and all this other stuff, and the other's more into that smooth, easy listening type of presentation, which that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, at the beginning of the journey 25, 30 years ago, yeah, I just thought, wow, that's so clear and so clean, and there's just so much bass and so much. It was really far from a balanced presentation. So I know for a fact, like anything as we age, our taste changes. It changes. So it just does, man. Mine's gone all over the place in the 25 years. Of course I prefer a smoother presentation, but I also like a little bit on the top, some liveliness, some sparkle, some life to the music. If it's overly smooth, man, it's not going to engage me at all, right? But we got to start supporting each other rather than trying to one-up each other. Again, I'm just a flea here, but I know that I'm not going to be, because I'm too passionate about anything that I've been passionate about in life. I've never failed. So I'm not ever going to be a full-time YouTuber. I would never want to be. There's just too much work involved, too much stress, too many haters. And I don't have a thick enough skin for that crap, because I'm pretty sensitive. People say some shit. It's just, crawl back into your hole where you came from, because if you got nothing good to say nothing at all. But opinions that are related to the content, no problem. You're welcome here, because we can all learn from that stuff. But it's sad that social media has to be that way, and most things are said, in a cowardice way, meaning they would never say it to the individual's face. Why would they? They're chicken shit, right? Everyone reacts differently when you're face to face with someone you don't even know. And then I just unleash the power, because there's just so much energy inside of me. If I get disrespected for no reason at all, face to face, I don't know what I'm capable of. I just don't. And I just don't fear anybody or anything. Soon I'm going to do my life story in a bottle, and it's going to shock a lot of people. It is. So all I can say is, why not get along? Who cares what so-and-so likes? And why do a video about the individual's room at a show? Why? Fuck, are you that hurting for subscribers? I mean, I'm not. I don't even care. But I hate to see that. It's not a way to build the channel. Just let everybody go on their own path, right? All I'm here to try to do is to direct people on a path that I feel is a safe way to go about it, right? Where you don't get in the hole, you don't go down the rabbit hole emotionally or financially. I just feel that I've done it a smart way, and it hasn't hindered me in that area. But yeah, I don't like to name names, but I see these things. I don't really watch them at all either, right? Because it's the same thing. It's all the same, you know. Most of it is pessimistic these days. This is a little bit just because, man, like I say, when we're not minding our own business, we don't have a business to mind. And I'm a bit of a hypocrite saying that, but, you know, if I was one individual that had 10 years less experience, I would just be listening to the one that had walked before, right? Like I do to remain sober. I listen to the ones that have walked before me, right? Because things are going to change in your taste. And, you know, I'm just a firm believer of it. Anyways, this YouTube thing, it's got a lot of power, man, on the mind. It's anyone who has an addictive personality, this is going to take a lot to try to dial this in where I'm not fully encompassed by it, right? Like maybe set a time aside for the comments and just engaging in it at all. Like I didn't think it would be like this. It just seems like everything I get myself involved in, yeah, you know, it's too bad, but that's just the way life is, right? The only gratification I'm getting in my 19th year of sobriety is trying to help others the most that I possibly can, right? It's not what can I get, what can I accumulate, what can I, you know, none of that stuff. So guys, be kind to each other. Let each other go on their own path, right? Without negativity or being pessimistic. Just try to take something good from each other, right? We only have a short time on this planet. And, you know, I took, and now, you know, I could probably never make up for that prior lifestyle. So now I try my best to give as much as possible, to give my heart, you know, to give any type of help I possibly can, whether it be physical or emotional. And then that helps me. So yeah, I don't even know what the title of the video will be, but I really am. I am excited what the future holds, because I'm just being me here. Again, no help from others. Zero. No, you know, there may be special components that I feel are special because I do have an individual and a dealer that supports what I'm doing, and he's willing to send me stuff. But, you know, I've done one that I didn't already own, which is the Bel Canto, out of 240 videos, guys, and my channel's still flourishing. It's growing, you know, I'm pretty happy with where it's going. So keep supporting me. And I'm going to say it again. This is the second time they say you should do this. Like and subscribe, and even hit the bell notification for my next video, because there's a lot coming. Thanks.